Yo, what is up guys? My name is Gaben and welcome back to a brand new video. Now today I kind of wanted to do something different, and today I have something that I've done a few times but I deleted the videos. I think I don't think I have them uploaded anymore, and it's kind of like an update video for that. And today I'm going to be looking at my backpack and doing a huge backpack tour, showing you what I have and what I've currently got at this current state. It is the 20th of November 2019, and my backpack is worth around 2,222 keys. That's a lot of twos, 4 twos. So my backpack's around that price. So from now I'm gonna see how much it'll go up to, or if it'll go down, because things can change. You never know. The currency or the economy could drop a lot. You know, we'll just have to see how it goes. So we're gonna take a look at my backpack. So we're gonna start off with page 1. Now page 1 is my most favorite items, I'd have to say. So we're gonna start off with the iconic hat, which is the Death at Dusk Unusual Grease Lightning, and it's renamed to Gamepan's Unusual Signature Hat. Now I really wanted this since 2015, where I got an SFM made for me, and it was really sick. And as soon as I saw that, I knew that was the hat I really wanted. And I actually did get scammed out of this once or twice, which was really that's such a shame. But after learning from my mistakes and remembering what to do in trades and not get sharked or whatever, that I've traded up and I managed to get back my Death at Dusk Grease Lightning. Now there's quite a lot of these on the market, or in existence, but you know, it's still a really good hat. I don't know if you can still unbox it though. I think you can still unbox it, I'm not too sure. But yeah, once again, really sick hat. I'm not going to go through each item individually this quick. I'm just going to name them and then continue. I mean, this long, what am I on about? My brain's a bit frazzled today. Anyway, so we've got my Manco Select Grey Bands, which have around 12,485 points on them. They have one part, Robot Scouts Destroyed, which is 51. Not too bad. I really wanted the Grey Bands to go with the Grease Lightning, just because they make a really sick set, and I wasn't sure what to have. And I got this in a trade in 2017, and as soon as I had it, I was like, yes, I need to have this with my loadout, because it's strange and it just looks really sick. Next we have, these are my original earbuds. I have 2 other pairs of earbuds, we'll go to them in a second, but these are my main earbuds that I got right at the start when I made this loadout. So I've still got the same ones still, and I'm still going to keep these ones just because they mean a lot to me and they're really special. Next we've got my, this is renamed to the Game Plan. This is just my vintage Lugomorph I got. I really wanted one. I had one and I kind of sold a few in the past because I wasn't too sure on if I wanted to keep one, because back then I didn't really have a lot of things to trade with, and keeping stuff was kind of difficult with me. Because sometimes I get bored of the same items and I just want to get rid of them or trade them away, you know. But other than that, you know, it's still pretty cool. So yeah, next we got my, these are all my community medals right here. I have a few more. I have this one here as well, and this one here as well. This is for Blapature, Tip the Hats, Hardstop TF, the Genuine Heroes for Reals donor, Riley Call, and then TF2 maps, 72-hour jam. And then I've also got one here, which is the Madness vs Machines. Can't talk today. Hopeful Heart 2019. Not too bad. I really like the Hearts one. That's why I think you have to donate $10 to $5. I think, I'm not too sure how much it is, but that's for TF's event. Anyway, let's go to here. So this was some of these were actually donated to me, which was really sick. So I got a Blizzard Storm Slit Cut, which I got given, I'd say in 2017. This is a hat I've always kept, and I keep all my donation, these type of donations, I always keep them because they mean a lot to me and they're really special, and I probably won't ever trade them. I don't think it's nice to trade donated items, you know. There's a lot of people who do, and it's really wrong. And it's I've donated to my favorite streamers in the past, and they've just traded the unusuals away, and it's damn, you know. But anyway, yeah, so that's a Blizzard Storm Slit Cut. I promise you, I don't have a starter. It's just how I don't have a script for my videos. And then this was also donated. It's another Blizzard Storm Handyman's Handle, which was given to me by someone who was a good friend of mine that I never talked to now, back 2 years ago. I have my Director's Vision Skill Gotten Gains. This was also donated for a Christmas present that we gave each other Christmas presents. It's a bubbling human cannibal, which is really nice. I really like it. It's really cool. My balloon hoodie elite grade, which took me 300 cases to unbox, like it says in the description right there. Not too bad. Basically, I really wanted an unusual Sim Broom taunt to keep with an effect, and I really wanted a cheap one because I didn't want to pay too much for one, so I got this Warren Rockets Sim Broom, which isn't too bad, you know, not many people really use this effect, so it's kind of like different in a way. This was my first unusual I ever unboxed. It's a Miami Nights Janissary catch. I really wanted to keep this at first, but I traded it away, and then stuff happened, and now I've got it back in my inventory after trading. And the guy who had it before wasn't trading; he was inactive for like 2 months. And then I sent him a trade, and I got like a really good deal on it. I paid like 8 keys for it, and it's worth like 12 to 13. So I got a really good deal at the time, and like, it's a hat I'm always gonna keep because I unboxed this, and it's my first hat, and it means a lot to me. It really does. Or at least in the middle. This was donated to me back in May, and I'm actually really shocked because this is like so sick, and it's such a special hat. I got donated by I think his name's something else, but changed his name recently. He gave me an amaranthine steel toe. Now this looks really sick, and it's one of my favorite effects, and like I think that he knew that, so that's why he wanted to donate it to me, which was really kind of him. But yeah, that's really sick, and I'm like, that's so cool that like I managed to get like presents from people and all that. I don't want to like brag and boast or like I get donations and all this. Like these donations are all old, so like, and some of them are from giving gifts and all that. So yeah, I just wanted to let you know that I'm not trying to brag or boast about what I get, because most of it is just like mini donations and all that. Anyway, so we're gonna go to this one. This is a Stormy Storm Demos Rainy Day. Yep. That's strange as well. Next we're going to, I unboxed this as well. There's a few taunts I have which I unboxed that I just didn't want to trade away, and this is one of them. I even have the date on there, which was really sick. The 4th of December 2017. I got an unusual fire with another YouTuber like making a video, and I got Fountain of Delight, which I really loved, and I was quite lucky to get that effect on it because it's like such a sick effect that goes well with the taunt. Next we have is my Sunbeams unusual festive tree. This is one of my dream all classes I always really wanted, like back in like 2014. I really wanted this like hat and effect, and it was my dream to get it, and I managed to get it in 2018. When I first got it, I was so hyped because it was such a special hat to me, and it does mean a lot to me because like I really wanted the Sunbeams all class, and the festive tree was one of my favorite effects hats as well. So like, I was quite lucky to get this one because I do really like the festive tree. It's one of my favorite hats out there. Next, I really wanted to get a Bill's hat, but I wasn't sure what to get, so I got a Voices from Below vintage Bill's hat. I'm going to try and speed up most of this as possible because there is like 38 pages to go through, so I'm going to speed this up really quick now. So we got a 5th Dimension bat hat, which I actually unboxed not too long ago. I didn't mention it in my video because I got it after I made my unboxing video, which is really funny, and I didn't record it, so it was such a shame. But yeah, that's another thing. We got a Screaming Tiger box trot taunt. We've got my Professional Kill Streak big kill. I really love that. The Shadow Through taunt. A level 100 clean Max's head, which I paid a lot for it. I paid more than backpack price because I really wanted level 100 and a clean variant, and I was quite lucky to obtain one. I unboxed this as well. I unboxed both of these actually at Christmas time. I got a Disco Bead and Puffy Polar Cap, and then a Smoking Brass Bucket. I have a Scotsman Stagger with the effect 72. I think I unboxed that myself. Oh no, I think I got it donated through one of my streams. I got an Elite Grade Combustible QT, a Pro Kill Streak Bat Saber. We already seen that. I got this unboxed myself, a Bat in 1000 with Fountain of Delight. This was my birthday present last year. Silver Cyclone. Traxman Touchdown, I think that's how you say it. That's just a random item in my inventory. Scream Tiger Spent More Spirits, Holy Grail ICU, Screaming Tiger, Deep Fried Desire. And then all of these here, all of these 10 unusuals right here, I'm not going to go through all of them. All of these are from the Great Depression of 2019, and I mean, I could have refunded them, but I just chose not to because I would have only got a key back from each one, and you know, they're pretty cool. Like, I know it's from the Great Depression, but like, I got some pretty sick stuff from it, because like, I like this Disco Beatdown Tower Pit of Hats, level 100 as well to mention. Brotherhood of Arms, and I also got the Kilowatt Crown Your Kingdom. So if I ever decide to quit TF2, I don't know if I will, I would still have unusuals to have to play with, you know, like I'll still have unusuals in game, so that's pretty sick to know. Yeah, I don't know, like I always think about deleting some of them, but then it's like it's kind of like it's a Great Depression hat, like you can't get these anymore basically. Page 2 now. This is everything I'm currently trading, and we're gonna get right into the thumbnail and the title of this video as well, partially. So we have my Morning Glory Hong Kong Cone, Circle and Heart Foodie Juju, Airy Orbiting Fire German Godzilla. I'm gonna come back to the other hat in a second. Cloud9 Timeless Topper, Never Trail Prehistoric Pullover, TF Logo Feathered Fiend, Syrian Plasma Vampire, Peace Sign Gatsby, Searing Guadalajara, Purple Energy, Peace Nix Ponytail, Nuts, Raincatcher, Miami, Ushanka, I think that's how you say it, Galactic Translator, Searing Winter Woodsman, Circle Heart Piffy, Blizz Baker Boy, Bubbling Mercs Mohawk, and a Vivid Dr. Dapper Stopper. Now, this is something is basically part of the thumbnail. Now, basically, I managed to get myself one of the hats I really wanted. Now, I wanted to get a Sunbeams Team Captain, like I made in my video, and after doing a lot of trades, I sold the Team Captain for a good deal, and then I bought another one, and then I bought a Scorching Team Captain, and then I sold the Scorching Team Captain for another Sunbeams Team Captain, and then from that I traded the Sunbeams Team Captain plus ads for the Scorching Team Captain once again. So it wasn't really profit, but it was just it was like a lot of fun to get the Scorching back. Now, the reason why I really mainly wanted this one back is that, so basically if you go down into the history of this item, if you scroll all the way down, there is Gaben himself. Gaben actually owned this Scorching Team Captain, which is really nuts to think about. The first person who owned it is a Valve employee, and there's like 3 Valve employees in the history of it, which is really sick. So that's something to just mention about. Like, this hat's got a really old history, and like, you know, it's pretty cool to see that like Gaben himself owned this hat. Like, that's really cool, and especially as a team captain, like that's really like sweet, you know, like Gaben himself owned the team captain. Now, I know this is duped, but like there's 0 clean ones out there, and I think the clean one is in a private inventory, disappeared, gone, and I don't know where it is. And the same time, it might be in one of the Valve's inventory still, we don't even know. So that's just something to really mention. Now, most of my pages are just random, they haven't really got anything exciting. So page 3 is just a bunch of ref. Page 4 is a bunch of random stuff. 5, these are all like my untradeable Halloween items right here. I also got the Tux Penguin, which I really like, and it was crazy how I got this. I got this back in like 2013, when it was like when they first got released, I'm pretty sure. You can't get this again. You can't get this ever again though. But it was really sick, and like it was sick that I managed to like get the Tux, because I really wanted that cosmetic. Page 6, we have a bunch of random stuff. Once again, most of these do 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and then 12. I have all of my Holy Mackerel collections. I don't even know why I started this thing. I just really did it back in 2017 when they first came out, and after a while I've kind of lost a few fishes. I had a whole page of 50 fishes and they've just all gone now, which is really funny. So I've got like around 40-ish, I'd say. Maybe a bit less. Page 13, nothing. Now page 14 is, oh, nothing as well. Sorry, I'm not used to my inventory changing. Oh yeah, I remember I updated my backpack, so here we go. This is meant to be on the other page, but it's on this page. Now I've got my like random selection of stuff here. This is meant to be my Australian collection, but I kind of added my like class selection stuff. So now we have my Australian scattergun, We've got my level 100 clean earbuds, which I got with the other level 100 item as well. And then I got these, which were given to me as well, which are Voices from Below earbuds, which I really like. Voices is such a sick like spell. And then I don't know why, but I just randomly bought this Tesla Coil Wingman, because I just really wanted a chicken hat with Tesla Coil. And this was going for like 10ish keys, and I thought to buy it, which isn't too bad. And then we have my Australian rocket launcher. That's a random item, a random item, random item. So on this backpack isn't really like tidied up, which sorry about, because I haven't really checked this page for like a couple months now. We've got an Australian flamethrower, a Australian extinguisher, an Australian grenade launcher, a collector's professional killstreak Islander. Now I was gonna get an Australian Islander, but I kind of preferred the collector's one because I haven't got a single collector's thing, and I just really wanted one. So when I got this in a trade, I thought to just keep it because it looks really sick, and I'm quite happy with the with using it, you know. And then next we have a sufficiently lethal Australian Tomislav. I don't really play heavy a lot, so that's like the only heavy thing I have. Just because I'm not really a huge fan of heavy. Like, I like the Tomislav more than the minigun, so that's why I picked up the Tomislav right there. Next we have the scarcely lethal specialized killstreak Australian fronted Justice. That's a lot to say. I don't play NG as much either, but I prefer this wrench than the Australian wrench. Now, I don't know if I'd get the Australian wrench or not, because I was trying to collect the Australian collection, but there's quite a lot out there, and there's some which I don't really use, so I feel like it'd be a bit of a waste for me to spend my money on like an Australian, but you know, it's not the end of the world, I guess. And then next we have my Australian Bloodsorger, and then Australian Medigun. Now, I think I had the Bloodsorger first, and then after that I got in a trade a bunch of downgrades and pure with this Australian Medigun, so then I took the Medigun just because, like, if I get given an Australian I don't have, I more likely might keep it just because I like can afford to keep it for a while, just because, like, I don't know, I just really like the Medigun. But usually in trades, if I get given an Australian, I potentially do keep it. It just really does depend. Now, this does have quite a popular it was one of these. I think the Sheen. When I had the Sheen, everyone was trying to buy this specific one just because they really wanted Mandarin. But like, I haven't had any offers recently on the minigun, which is good because everyone keeps offering on my stuff which isn't for sale, and so it does get a bit irritating. But anyway, let's just continue. So next we have. This is the only thing I'm quite surprised I have for sniper. So I've only got an Australian SMG, but I used to have an Australian sniper rifle, and then I used to also have my Purple Range cool sniper rifle, which I always used, but I sold that for a decent trade, and I kind of wanted the strange one just because I wanted to count my kills. That's basically why. So yeah, so I'm not sure if I'll ever get one again. I think if I do get a sniper rifle, it would have to be a strange one, which would be unusual, just because a strange unusual would be so sick, and I think with the effect cool or isotope would be even cooler, just because, I don't know, it's just like I'd really prefer. I like energy orb as well. Anyway, so next we got my spy set, which is, I'm going to have the Australian knife, and then I have my two camera beards here. They're both glitched. This one has level 0, which is quite rare, and then this one has a glitched paint, so it shows Team Spirit right there, but when you click on it, it's literally just, it says unpainted as a glitch. But in a minute I'll show you right now actually. So it says unpainted, so let me go into my random spy set. And then camera beard, let's go on to, yeah, here we go. So let me just get rid of that real quick and that. So let's go to my camera beard, wherever it is. Camera beard, there we go. Yeah, there you go. So when you click on it, it's just completely glitched, as in like, it says no paint and there is paint, and it's really weird. And like when you go into like backpack.tf and all that, it's got a really it's got like a really weird like paint effect added to it. I don't know what it looks like. I think it looks normal. Yeah, it looks normal in game, I'm pretty sure. I don't know if it's red when you play a different class or if it stays blue. I'm not too sure on that, because like it doesn't even say Team Spirit, it just says, I just put in my description as glitch paint. Anyway, let's continue. So that's basically this loadout. I've also got my this is my main shotgun. I really wanted a strange unusual one, but I haven't had a chance to get one yet. And then I might try and get one at some point. I was trying to get a energy orb one. I really want a strange energy orb shotgun. That'd be the best thing for me to get. And if I can transfer my kills as well, that'd be really sick. Next we have my strange frying pan, which is basically my like part of my like loadout with my scout, but I kind of changed that up, so I don't really use the pan as much. But it does have a lot of kills, which is quite surprising. I didn't know if I'd ever get to Hell Zone or not. We'll have to see from there. But anyway, so page 19 is a bunch of random stuff, and then so it's 20. And I think most of these last pages are literally just random craft hats and everything. This page was my birthday page, but I kind of like didn't change my stuff around. So I have a few stuff which was given to me. This was given to me. I sometimes use the sniper rifle, but I don't really use it a lot. But it is quite a popular freelance grade effect, which I mean grade, not effect, which is quite not too bad, you know. Yeah, just a lot of robo parts. Many craft hats. And then I got a double spelled grey bands right there. Shred alert. I got this Miami Element scattergun, which I haven't actually used. I might try and get back into using that. And then here we also have my unusual mackerel. Holy mackerel. Now, I don't know if I'd ever trade it. I was planning on trading it, but then half of me would like change my mind just because like this is my first ever war paint, unusual war paint, and I just like it. Like I really did waste it on the fish, but I did that as a joke because like it's a fish. It's quite funny. Like I paid a lot back then for the war paint as well, but it was still worth it because I quite like this. I just wish it was strange just because I like it when you can count your kills. That's really sick. But yeah, so that's basically all my pages. I have a bunch of like random craft hats and stuff on here, and that's mainly it. Yeah, so there you go. That was gonna be for a series, and then we also have my head taker and taunt pool party and all other stuff as well. So that's basically my whole page of items. Now I'm going to come back to this within I'd say a year to 8 months maybe, and then see how I get from there, like go from there, like how much my backpack's changed, and just see the difference from now to then. I'm hoping I'll maybe tidy up a lot more than what it looks like currently, just because I think it's nice to have a tidy up of a backpack, because like mine's really messy right now and I do need to kind of like tidy up. So yeah, that's going to be the end of the video, so I hope you did enjoy. I'm going to try and upload as much as I can very soon, because I think I kind of have the time now to like upload a few videos, so I'm going to try and get them out very soon as possible as I can. So yep, that's going to be the end of the video. So I know I've been talking all this like time, and it's kind of hard to do it with like no script. That's why I keep like stuttering or like thinking what to say. So yeah, that's going to be the end of the video. So once again, I hope you enjoyed it. Please make sure if you can subscribe. We're trying to hit 2k. I don't know if we can hit that by December, but we're going to have to see. So once again, thank you for watching. Like, subscribe, and peace.